Sugar and mad. Look, they got me started. I'm back on my shit. I thought about for practice like I've been auditioning. Cut a job when she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. Go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and they you can tell me. Boy, what I want, you can give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball.
Here we go.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now here's Griffin. Pass to Clavel. The three. That shot misses. Here's Foster. To the wing on the left. Griffin with the steal. Ball stolen. Here's Foster. He takes it in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Griffin. Shot clock at 5. A three ball. Rebounded by Caboclo.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it's Foster missing. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Clavel. Outside Griffin. No good from outside. Here's Foster. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Ball's knocked loose. And here they come. Here's Wainwright. Pass to Caboclo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Picked by Griffin. Rebounded by Caboclo.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Pass to Motley. Here's Clavel. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Trying to get something going. The shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Griffin looking it over. The 3. The shot will not fall. Now Foster. Over to the wing. Here's Wainwright. A three-pointer off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Right wing. Pass to Clavel. From outside the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Motley. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray. Caboclo's got his second basket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 4. Outside, Garcia. Picked off in midair. Here's Blakeney. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Out to the right wing. Right side, Garcia. Shot clock at 2. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Pass to Motley. Here's Caboclo. Stripped away. To the paint. Stolen away. To the wing right side. A baseline J. A shot off that time. Here's Wiley. Pass to Enja. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Blakeney. Here's Motley. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
To the middle. Pass to Wiley. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And Caboclo pulls it down. Here's Blakeney. Poked loose. .125 left here in the first quarter. Here's Wainwright. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Motley. .109 left to play here in the first. Pass to Enja. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Motley, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Garcia to the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Headshot off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Tries yet again. Pass to Blakeney. Five to shoot. Out to the wing. Over to the left wing. And the basket is good. Blakeney's got his second bucket tonight.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Clavel. Back to Griffin. There's the triple. No good on that one.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Down low. Knocks it loose. Now Foster. Wide open. And good that time. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Inside. Pass to Clavel. Buries the long-range jumper. Clavel's got 6 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To the inside. And he commits the intentional foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Foster. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the left wing. And the basket by Clavel. He's got 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target. Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Foster off with the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Clavel. Driving the lane. It's good. They get a hand on it. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. For the three. That shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
From deep. And it's Foster missing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Snatched away. One-on-one fast break. And he drops it in from the low post. Foster's got 4 points now in the quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Clavel. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Now Foster. He has 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses. Left side, Garcia. Here's the three. Second shot opportunity. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Caboclo. Here's Foster. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
So both teams making some changes here. To the middle. It's intercepted. Pass to Caboclo. The rebound by Enjai.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Stolen. To the left side wing. Here's Caboclo. The rebound by Enjai. Unloads from 13. No good on the shot.
Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Wiley. .149 left in the first half. To the paint. Kicks it out to Garcia. Just 4 to shoot. Baseline try. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Pass to Wiley. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Here's Njai. Three-pointer. And Caboclo pulls it down. Here's Wainwright. He has 5. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Njai. Here's Wiley. To end the cold streak. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Now here is Garcia. There's a good screen. A steal. And we've finished one half of basketball. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Takes a step back. Pass to Foster. Inside. Motley no good. Now here's Griffin. On target from 13 feet. Now Foster. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. Outside Griffin. Here's the screen. Pass to Clavel. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Foster. Got a piece of it.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Pass to Clavel. Outside Griffin. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Motley. Here's Foster. He has 6. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Wainwright. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. Now Foster.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To stop the drought. The rebound by Enja.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Clock at 6. There's the three. No good. Shot missing. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
From past the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Motley. This one for three. No good that time. There's the pick. Takes the three. He can't hit that time. Here's Foster. He's got 6. Pass to Wainwright. Sinks the triple. Wainwright's got 8 points.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Sinks that one from the post. Now Foster. Down low. Pass to Wainwright. Now Foster. Shoots the three. And he's good on the three ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. And here's the fast break. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Enja. They set the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Foster. 9 points in the game so far. They swipe it. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Blakeney. Launches it from deep.
And after shooting over 50% from the field in that first half, they're having a little bit of a struggle here in the second.
Driving to the basket. They get it back. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's not going to go for him.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Foster missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Blakeney. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And here's Garcia. Pass to Enja. Here's Guerrero. Rebounded by Blakeney. Now Foster. To end the drought. And the basket by Blakeney. Blakeney's got 8. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Griffin with it. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Offensive rebound. Caboclo.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Clavel. The tray. The putback. Rebounded by Caboclo. To the right side. Pass to Motley. Out to the right wing. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the left side wing. Back to Griffin. Here's Clavel. Shot from the top of the key. And Caboclo pulls it down. Here's Blakeney. Pass to Caboclo. From the arc. The shot comes out.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got a piece of it. Here's Clavel. No good on the triple.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Inside. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Motley. The layup off target. Can they get it? Cans it from downtown.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Blakeney. Here's Caboclo. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Motley. And at last, they get one to fall.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
To the left wing. Right wing. Here's Clavel. And it's off from three-point range.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Pass to Wiley. From downtown. A putback. Rebounded by Caboclo. Here's Blakeney. Fires for three. Here's Motley. Look at that. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Clavel. Out to the right wing. No good from the wing. Here's Blakeney. No good with the triple.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Clavel. To end the run, it's rebounded by Motley.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Caboclo. A three-pointer is right on target. Caboclo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Clavel. Fires the three. The shot, no good. There's the drive. Kept alive. Here's Motley. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Here's Blakeney. Pass to Wainwright. The offensive rebound. Here's Blakeney. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a three. No good on that one. And so they get the victory here at home. And you got to feel good about